Hello, lovers of African films and theaters. I am Pitsi Moyaha, and welcome to the Wataka TV YouTube channel, a platform where we unapologetically celebrate local content. Today, we are talking about How to Ruin Christmas 2. Yes, they are back. If you did not watch How to Ruin Christmas 1, season 1 rather, please do watch it. I think it will make sense with certain events and certain characters and why they act the way they act, why other people in their world treat them the way they treat them, right? And I think one beautiful thing happened. I really loved the teaser, the great choice of the teaser, and then take us into the world and build it up. So that very first moment where we seeing what happens and then we wondering why is this happening, and then they show us how it came to that point. That was beautiful. Beautiful to have the story really being narrated by Tumi. Great thing is that Busisiwe is such a great performer that even when she's performing with just her voice, it's just beautiful to experience. Really enjoy, and then I think this is becoming a thread of How to Ruin Christmas, where you anticipate an event to take place at a certain place and then it goes somewhere else and the story goes somewhere else. And I think it's a beautiful thing that I need in the upcoming seasons. I hope they also keep. Great thing about How to Ruin Christmas is the fact that I think when they decide on an emotion and how they want an audience member to feel, I think they commit to that. I mean, there's a point where I just feel like they wanted me to be frustrated, and at some point I really had to calm myself down and say, calm down, this is a story. And on moments where it was comedy and I was supposed to laugh, I really genuinely laughed. And if I'm being very honest, I don't think there's a point where something was supposed to be funny and it didn't land so well. I don't recall having such a moment with watching the series. Maybe the secret is in allowing black writers to write black people's jokes and having black actors execute them. You'll never know, but I really enjoyed the humor in this, the comedy in them. I shout out to them for the decision to, well, it's not a spoiler, they said funeral, right? How to Ruin Christmas, their funeral. The first one was what? The wedding, right? So it's clear to an audience we are building up to that, and there's some sort of a funeral. I think one thing that I personally would change is the setup. Like, for instance, how do I say this without a spoiler? If you're watching my movie and we are planning on going to the swimming pools, and if the person who's supposed to take me there is on some, hey, you're gonna die or you're gonna drown and be in ICU and your brain won't be responsive and all of that, you're already planting that in an audience to anticipate that, to see it, or will it happen, right? And I believe that that's what they did in the first episode, where Tumi is tasked with a certain responsibility and she was already speaking about the consequences. And the consequences that she spoke about, we see it, like, people, why? This was supposed to be spontaneous, and then we deal with the repercussions together. And I think it would have been something nice and something unexpected, especially for me as an audience to experience. Really love the dynamics between Kaya and Tumi. Love the character growth of Tumi. I think in as much as Tumi is the troublemaker and whatnot, like, you can see that growth of her deciding certain things for herself, us experiencing a decision she made in season 1 and us experiencing the repercussions of it now. That dynamic, beautiful. And I think also the relationship between Beauty and Spusiso, beautiful. Dealing with loss, great dynamic that they exploit there, because young people, it's usually, you think we are pregnant, we are young, your body will do this, whatnot, it will keep that, and then us experiencing that was just beautiful. And I think there are so many young audiences who will rather relate to that, and they will appreciate that. Really loved them also exploring the compassion of adults, right, on all the characters, because usually we don't see our parents as these people who yearn for compassion and who are also sexual beings, you know. So them exploring that was beautiful, and it was done in a tasteful manner rather, something, you know. So love that they kept that for them. I really enjoyed that. The relationship between Beauty and her friend, I think that needed a completion. I think it needed to be amended. I think it's left hanging. The introduction of Mkhize into this Twala and Sello family, that was beautiful. I haven't forgiven the Sello family because one of their sibling is not there. I would have loved for the sibling to also be there and for us to experience that. It's the thing with me with sequels, guys. Like, I want to see everyone. If somebody didn't die in the first film, I want to see them in the second one. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know also. And then predictions for How to Win Christmas. Do I see other seasons? I think they could possibly explore and give us 3 more hot seasons. I'm not so sure if you're anticipating more. Do you see this running for the next 10 years, season? Don't you think they will run out of content by then? Please do share your thoughts about that. Do you think, and do you see the story, you know, growing for how many seasons? I definitely think there will be a season 3. I will appreciate a season 3. It'd be nice to see what happens between Kaya and Kaya and Tumi. It will also be nice to, one thing that was also nice, how they portrayed Valencia as this mother-in-law and the growth in that, because Precious dealt with Valencia. Those dynamics were beautiful because it happens a lot in black families, you know, where the one person has power in their home, and just how when they get to their in-laws, that person, we are so afraid of how submissive they are. And then you really wonder and question, is it the system? Is it just something that we need to continue as a younger generation? So that dynamic, beautiful. And I think they explored so many things just surrounding you know, funerals and black people's homes, you know, the issues of money, the issues of keeping up appearances. You know, it doesn't become a funeral anymore. Now it's just about us, you know, showing other people we are it, you know, we have better, you know. So those dynamics were beautiful, but definitely a very funny, proudly South African production. Really enjoyed it. Shout out to the writing team. And I really think that they brought it. I really enjoyed it, and I do know most of the writers that were part of season 1 are back. So another reason why you need to also watch the How to Win Christmas season 2, and most importantly, share your thoughts. What are you liking? What would you have done differently? One thing that's so beautiful to experience, Grace, Uncle Shadrach, and Dineo, that sibling relationship amongst older people, you know, that was beautiful. Just seeing how people we can relate and take them as our parents, just how they interact with one another. Very funny moment when they were introducing Shaka to the family. That was hilarious. And Shaka's such a good actor. Oh, Shaka showed up, right? Baby Shaka, King Shaka. That was beautiful. That was but yeah, I think I am waiting for another season. And thank you so much for watching. Please do honor us by subscribing. Please help us grow by subscribing. Thank you so much for watching the Vataha TV YouTube channel. I am Biti Moyaha.